For question 12.39 from the homework, we're given the following non-electrolyte solutions, and we're asked to rank them from lowest freezing point to highest freezing point. And so a few pieces of information are given in this question. First, they tell us it's non-electrolyte. So that means our Van Hoff factor for all of these is 1. And so to take a look at this, right, our change in freezing point, delta TF, equals a negative Van Hoff freezing point constant times my molality. All of these are aqueous solutions, so that means they're all going to have the same freezing point constant as well. So our Van Hoff factor is 1. Our freezing point constant is going to be 1.86 degrees Celsius per molal. So that means all we have to do is plug in the molality to get an idea of what temperature each of these will freeze at. And so the key here being that the lowest freezing point is basically asking for the most negative freezing point. And that should come from the solution that has a highest molality. So a molality of 1.5 is going to lead to the lowest freezing point, right? Change in freezing point equals a negative 1 times 1.86 degrees Celsius per molal times a 1.5 molal solution. I multiply, molality cancels out, and my change in freezing point for this solution should be approximately negative 2.79 degrees Celsius. So I would say that the 1.5 molal ethanol solution would have the lowest freezing point. Next, so this is 1. Next would be the 1.2. After that, we would have the 0.8 molar propanol. After that, we're going to have the 0.5 molar glucose. And then the 0.2 molar ethylene glycol should have the highest freezing point. Highest freezing point because it has the smallest molality. And the highest freezing point, I mean closest to the normal freezing point of water. All right, change in freezing point equals negative 1 times 1.86 degrees Celsius per molal times 0.2 molal. Multiply, molality cancels out. My change in freezing point equals approximately negative 0.37 degrees Celsius, so just under 0 degrees Celsius. So that would be the highest freezing point out of all of those. The key being they told us in the question that we're non-electrolyte, so we know Van Hoff for all of these, and then the next step is just to realize, well, because they all have the same Van Hoff factor, we really only need to focus on the molality of each solution.